Hello everybody and welcome to Romancefull's Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading. Now this reading here is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everybody. So please do take whatever resonates with you, whatever you're feeling comfortable with, and the rest of it, just leave it aside. If you feel as though it doesn't quite make sense to you, you're not feeling well with it, then just toss it aside. It's okay. It's a general reading. However, if you do have any questions and you would like to have your own personal reading, please do contact me at romancefulltarot@gmail.com, and it will be my great pleasure to give you the different type of readings that I can offer you, so we can go and find your answers. And you can also find all of the detailed information on the different readings that I offer, the price list, and how to book within the YouTube Dropbox right below the video. So that being said, if you have been to the channel a few times already but have not yet subscribed, please do click the subscribe button to show your support to the channel, and I would be mostly grateful. So let's begin this reading. What we want to know here within this reading is we want to know, is your ex truly over you? So are they still thinking about you? Are they still in love with you? Are they feeling sorry? What is going on? So let's try and figure all this out here. So I have this reading, by the way, is for the sign of Cancer, and I have 4 different decks to try and find this information. So I have Psychic Tarot, I have Wisdom, and I have Alice in Wonderland, and finally I have the Power of Love, which is the final oracle card at the end. So let's begin this reading. I'm going to turn all the cards on exception of the final one. So I have 9 of Cups, King of Swords, I have 2 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, Come to the Edge. I also have Time for a Nap. I have Move and New Vitality. So, okay. Part of the problem here is with this card over here, Come to the Edge. Okay, I feel as though they were not able to be their true selves with you. They were just not able to be truly themselves and to reveal themselves to you and how they are and what is it that they want. It's really about having that courage. It's taking a leap of faith. It's overcoming fear. It's accepting risks. But really, in a relationship, whenever I see this card come to an edge, it's really about how scary it can be to truly be intimate with someone, to allow them to see all of you, especially the parts that you've kept hidden and protected. And now is just the time to take that risk, and it was the time for them to take that risk and to let themselves be truly seen. And it was important for them to speak up, to voice what they needed, to state who they were, say what they hoped for. But it wasn't a time to play safe. It wasn't a time to just stay there. It was a time to take that leap of faith. And they would have been glad to have done it if they would have done it. But since they didn't, now they're kind of stuck into this situation, which I do have to say they brought upon themselves, because I do see that with all of this holding back, they didn't truly tell you what they wanted, and it ended up being a little bit of the reverse. They ended up not getting what they wanted, so they had to go elsewhere, because I do see that there was some cheating going around into this relationship, and this might be one of the reasons also why the relationship has failed. So, at some point, they're just not telling you what it is that they want. And so it's for sure that the relationship can just not, progress like that. The 2 of Pentacles, they just couldn't take, juggling 2 different relationships anymore. But that being said, I do have to say that that was the situation as it was. Right now, I see them as taking a little bit of time for themselves. They're taking a nap, like the card says over here, but they're not truly taking a nap, okay? They really are just, they're kind of just being with themselves right now, trying to figure everything out, trying to see what they could have done differently into this relationship. But they're slowly moving on is what they're doing. So do they still love you? No. Do they still think of you? Yes. Do they feel sorry for what they did? Yes. but they are slowly, like I said, they're slowly moving on. As the card here says, they're slowly gaining that new vitality. They're starting to understand that, you know what, if they would have said what they were supposed to say back then with you, then maybe you would still be together. Maybe a third relationship wouldn't have come into the relationship. Because right now, quite frankly, I do see that, I see that, you're still angry from this. You're still angry from the relationship. But I feel as though they're kind of serene about it. They've kind of had a let go about it. I feel as though even, they try and change their mind. Maybe they're emotionally a little bit not unstable, but let's say younger. Okay. Right now I feel as though they're going out and they're doing a bunch of things to try and change their mind and to try to just switch everything up here a little bit. I don't feel like they're at home sad, and no, they're outside, they're enjoying themselves. They're having the fun that they're having. It's just that whenever they get home and they're alone at night, and then the wheels just start spinning into their mind, and they start thinking about everything that they could have done and how it was with you, and what they've done wrong and what they could have done. And so all of this just kind of plays together, and they're trying to shut the door onto the past so they can move on to the present, and not even the future, but to the present, so they can then move on to the future. But it is very difficult because, it is because of them that the relationship has not worked, and they don't forgive themselves for that part of the relationship part. So that being said, this is pretty much what is going on within the relationship here, how they are, what they're thinking, what they're doing now. I can tell that they are having, as I said, they're going out and they're having fun and they're doing all different kind of things, but they're not in any relationship. So whoever they were cheating on with you is no longer into the picture neither. Right now they truly are. They're looking for somebody else. They're looking for somebody else who, is going to love them the way that you did, but maybe this time in a different way. So that being said, okay, so as I said, love no more. Think about you, yes. Sorry for what they did, yes. I'm going to move on to the Oracle card here. What they're learning to do here is all about self-love. But this card is good for everybody, so I'm going to tell you about it. This is, you realize that love of self is necessary to love another. So as the old saying says, you can't love somebody until you love yourself back. And it is true. The most important goal you can achieve in this physical dimension is that of loving yourself unconditionally. So, and it's a tough one. So you are the very person who knows the dark secrets, the faults, the shortcomings, and the best. It's easy to use the good in other people because you don't know anyone but yourself inside and out. So do you really think that you are the only person that you know who is not worthy of love? Your soul is perfect. Your human shell, though, is imperfect. So is everyone else's. The quality of the love that you give out is only as good as the quality of love that you have for yourself. So stop shortchanging the world by not loving yourself with the same intensity that you love others. You've made mistakes, but you've learned from them, and that's what progress and spiritual evolution is all about. Love your weaknesses as much as your strengths, and because they are your teachers. So this, my dear friends, Cancer, is the ending of the reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope it made sense to you. If you would like to have a reading, you'd like more information on your relationship, you can contact me at romancefulltarot@gmail.com. You can also find a lot of the information into the YouTube Dropbox. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for following readings and have yourself a blessed day. Thank you for being there.